Now you can also buy our favorite toys from www.puntunkids.com. Link is in the description.
Chinky's new talent. Gattu and Chinky were studying in the living room. They had a maths test the next day. So Goody, Hari and Bunty also came to Gattu and Chinky's home to study together.
Friends, I don't understand these maths questions where I need to do multiplication. You are right, Hari. I am also not getting these questions and we have a test tomorrow. I am also getting the wrong answer to these questions, no matter how many times I try. If this happens, we won't get good marks. What should we do? You guys sit and talk. I will go and get some snacks for you. Maybe eating something will fuel our brain power.
Everyone laughed at Gattu's joke. That is when Gattu looked at Chinky. Chinky was so engrossed in solving all the questions that she was not paying attention to a word of what they were saying.
Chinky, what are you busy with? What? Me? I was just solving these questions, Goody. Why? What happened? Chinky, did you not have any problem while solving these maths questions? No, Gattu. I find it very interesting to solve these questions. That's why I did not listen to what you were saying. You find it interesting? How is that possible? Chinky, can you please tell me how do you manage to solve these questions? Yes, Chinky. I also want to know it. How to do these additional problems. And tell me about the questions where I need to multiply. I am getting wrong answers every time. What? Do you want me to teach you the maths? Yes, Chinky, why not? In fact, I have a better idea. Let's play teacher-teacher game. In this game, Chinky will be acting as our teacher and we all will be her students. This will be a lot of fun. And along with that, we will complete our studies. Wow, nice idea. Your idea sounds like fun, Gattu. And in this game, first I will teach you the questions and then I will take your test too. I will also check your notebooks. In this way, you will be fully ready for the test.
All the kids liked this idea very much. Chinky went inside their room and returned with a chair. On that chair, Chinky arranged a whiteboard. Then she took a marker and stick in her hand, wore glasses, and she was ready to be a teacher.
Very nice, Chinky. You are looking like a real teacher. Thank you, Goody. Okay, now remember, I am not Chinky anymore. What? If you are not Chinky, then who are you, Chinky? Come on, Hari. Now I am your teacher. You should call me ma'am, okay? Okay, ma'am. Alright, children. Today, first we are going to learn how to do addition. This is very easy to do.
Chinky wrote questions on the board with a marker and solved them while explaining to everyone how to do it.
Very good, Chinky. Sorry. I mean, ma'am. Now I understand these questions. I am sure I will be able to do addition questions correctly. Okay, Bunty. Now let's move ahead. Now we will learn how to solve multiplication questions. This is how you do it.
Chinky took time and explained all the questions to them till they got it.
Now I understand everything. And now I find these questions very easy. Yes, me too. I think we all will be able to score good marks in tomorrow's test. Children, wait for a minute. Now I am going to take a test. You have to solve all the questions that I have explained to you just by yourself. If you get full marks in today's test, then I'm sure you will get full marks tomorrow also. Alright, ma'am. We are ready for it.
Chinky wrote some questions on the board and the children started solving them. This time they had no confusion while solving the questions, and within a few minutes they solved it.
Finished, ma'am? I have finished too. Yes, Bunty and I have finished too. Wow, children, very good. Give me your books. I will check your answers.
Chinky checked their answers and she was very happy.
Very good. You have managed to solve all the questions correctly, and so all of you got full marks. Now, let's eat the sandwiches that Mummy has prepared for us. We are all ready for tomorrow's test.
Then they went into the kitchen where Mummy had already prepared lots of yummy sandwiches. and kept them on the dining table.
Kids, have you finished your studies? Now enjoy these and take a rest. You have worked hard today for the test. Yes, Mummy, we did. Auntie, these sandwiches are very tasty. Really delicious. Thank you, dear.
Then they enjoyed the sandwiches and went to their home after finishing it. The next day, before the maths test started, Goody went to Chinky.
Chinky, the test is about to start and I don't know how to solve this question. I have been trying to solve this one since last night, but I couldn't do it. What? There are only a few minutes to the test. Okay, Goody, give. I will try to explain to you quickly.
Chinky explained the question to Goody before the exam started. Just then, the bell rang and all the kids started entering the classroom for the test.
Thank you, Chinky. I think I will be able to solve this question now. You're welcome, Goody. Let's go to the class. It's time to take the test.
After the test was over, in the evening, all the friends of Gattu and Chinky along with Goody came to their house to thank Chinky.
Chinky, ma'am, you taught us so well that we all got full marks on the test. So we have made this thank you card to show our gratitude. Please take this. Yes, Chinky, this card is for the world's best teacher. You are really very talented. You remember the question you explained to me before the test? That was there in the test. This card is very lovely. Thank you, friends. Chinky, this new talent of yours is really very wonderful. From now on, you should teach us before every test. Like this, we will also be able to score good marks. Of course, Gattu, I will.
Gattu and Chinky were studying in their room. That's when a layer falls due to dampness on the wall.
Oh, how did this happen? Why did it fall down? Wait, let's tell Mummy and Papa. Mummy, Papa, come here. Mummy.
What happened? Why are you shouting?
Chinky called Mummy once again. And Mummy Papa came into their room. What happened, Chinky? Why you are calling us?
Papa, look at this. How did the layer fall off the wall?
Look at this, Mummy. The paint doesn't look good. It's a moisture. This is what happens when walls absorb cold.
Yes, dear. This happens even when there is a water leakage around. We don't have a leakage problem, but this year it rained a lot. It happened due to the cold.
Listen, I was thinking, it has been 3 years now. It's time to renovate this room.
You are right. I'll call the worker and painter tomorrow. Monsoon is over. It's the right time to renovate the room.
Wow! Will our room be as good as new now?
Yes, dear.
It will be so much fun, right, Gattu? I want pink color. No, wait, not the pink color.
You guys have started fighting already. Next day, worker and painter came. They were checking the wall of the room. See, this wall is not too damp. It just needs repairing and painting. After that, it will be good as new one. We should use good quality color. You can choose the color shade. It will need 4 cans. And I'll apply Asian paints. Alright. We will discuss it later. Gattu and Chinky, let's decide on the color shade now.
Let's decide on the color shade.
Yes, blue color.
I want pink color, that's final.
They started fighting using pillow. So Mummy tried to solve their fight.
Oh God, stop fighting, both of you. We will paint the room with the best color and renovate it nicely, okay?
Papa finished talking to the worker and painter and came into the room. Well, I have made the deal from my side. They will start working from the day after tomorrow. I think it will take 1 week to repair and paint the room.
But we will renovate the interior ourselves. No need to call a designer this time.
Alright. After 2 days, the workers started their work. Gattu and Chinky were in their parents' room till then.
Uncle, what are you going to do first?
First, we'll scrap off previous color and apply cement and good quality putty on the damp places to make it strong.
When will you start painting?
After cleaning and repairing the damages, we will clean it once again. They worked for 2-3 days more. Gattu and Chinky were observing them and were witnessing the makeover of their room. Mummy was happy that their room will look like a new one once again.
Mummy, it will be so much fun. I want a cupboard on the right side.
Alright. And Gattu, what do you want? Let the room get ready, Mummy. Then we will see what we can do.
Within a week, Gattu and Chinky's room was completely done. Keeping Gattu and Chinky's choices in mind, the painter painted the walls sky blue and pink color. Move aside. I'll set your bed. Mummy also started putting other items. Chinky was setting her doll set in a corner. And Gattu also set his basketball's basket.
The basket should be this much high, right? Otherwise, the ball doesn't go in the basket.
Gattu, also check some new items with your mummy. We'll order them.
Okay, Papa.
Papa, I want a small cupboard, please. I will keep all the toys in it.
Alright. We'll go to the market this Sunday. Both of you can make a list of things that you want. I'm going to office now. After Papa left for the office, Gattu and Chinky were making the list of their things. After seeing some things, Mummy said,
We can buy most of these things online on Amazon and Gymcart. I will get my phone. You can choose your items till then.
Wow.
Mummy opens the app and were watching the things.
Mummy, order this painting and this dollhouse and this kitchen set, please.
Yes, and Mummy, I want a painting of Messi along with a new football net. I will order only the necessary things first. Chinky, you can get your kitchen set later. It's not needed right now.
Okay, Mummy.
Mummy, our study table is also quite old now. Can we order a new one? Of course, but we will not order it online. We will go with Papa and buy it from the market.
Yes, that's a great idea. I will check all the chair.
Online things started coming one by one, and Gattu Chinky started putting them in the room.
Doesn't our room look beautiful, Gattu?
Yes, Chinky.
On Sunday, they went to the market.
Can we have pani puri before we go for furniture shopping?
Papa smiled and took them to the food stall first. First we'll eat and then work. Then they went to a furniture shop. Gattu and Chinky sat on different chairs and checked them.
Oh my god, how beautiful this table is. Can we have rack in this one?
Yes, it can be done. First choose and then we can customize it.
Mummy, I like that table. It also has a separate port.
Alright, dear, we will buy it for you.
You just have to choose. We will deliver it at your home. No worries. So after ordering the things, they returned home. The next day, an auto brought the furniture.
Mummy, our table is here.
Gattu and Chinky set their table and sat on it. They were very happy. Their room was fully renovated. Mummy and Papa were also happy seeing their study table.
IPL. Gattu Chinky were sitting in the drawing room waiting eagerly for their Papa to come home. Papa was supposed to bring IPL tickets today.
Hey, Gattu Chinky, why are you both sitting like this?
Mummy, we can't wait anymore. When will Papa come?
He should be home anytime. Meanwhile, you both come and sit at the dinner table. I'll serve the food.
Gattu Chinky were just about to get up when Papa arrived. Look at this, kids! I got the tickets! Now we'll go to watch IPL tomorrow evening.
Wow, this will be the first time we will watch a match in the stadium.
Yay! I am super excited, Papa. When will tomorrow come?
And go to sleep tonight. Then
Let's go, Mummy. Serve us our dinner quickly so that we both can sleep early and make tomorrow come faster.
Mummy and Papa start laughing at Chinky's words. Then everyone finishes dinner and goes to sleep. The next evening, there was a match between the Mumbai Indians and Chennai team. Gattu Chinky had painted the tricolor on their faces and had also painted it on Mummy and Papa's faces. They all reached the stadium on time, and Papa was parking the car.
Papa, hurry up. We don't want to miss the beginning of the match.
Gattu, we are actually 5 minutes early. Don't worry at all. We won't be late.
Then Papa parks the car and all four of them head towards the stadium's main gate. But there was a big stall there in which t-shirts, same as the Mumbai team's jerseys, were available. Oh wow! They are giving free t-shirts to everyone here to support the team. Let's go and get ours too.
Yes, Papa, as we also need to support our team.
Then Papa gets a t-shirt for everyone. But just then, a volunteer standing there says to Papa,
Sir, we have a special cap for all our junior supporters.
Oh wow! That's even better.
Gattu Chinky put on their t-shirts and caps, and everyone goes inside and sits in their seats. Gattu Chinky were amazed at the crowd in the stadium.
Wow, Chinky, look at how big the stadium is and so many people are here. Yes, Gattu. And look, all the cricketers have come onto the ground. They look so tiny from here.
Just then, Gattu Chinky noticed that as soon as their team's cricketers enter the stadium ground, people all around start cheering loudly. Gattu Chinky join in and cheer along with everyone.
Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! I am 100% sure today our team is going to win. Yes, Gattu, look, I think the toss is about to happen.
Yes, Chinky, it's time for toss.
As soon as the toss is about to happen, suddenly the entire stadium becomes silent. Gattu Chinky also focus intently on the ground. The whole stadium has become completely silent, and Gattu Chinky are watching the match with such focus.
Yes, you're right.
Just then the toss takes place and the Mumbai Indians team wins the toss. The whole stadium starts cheering again.
Yay! Our team won the toss. And see, now our team will bowl first. Yes, Gattu.
Gattu Chinky continue watching the match ahead with great focus. They also keep cheering along with the crowd in between. Little time passes and then Mummy and Papa say to Gattu Chinky, Gattu Chinky, this is the first match you guys are watching in the stadium. So how about clicking a photo?
Yes, kids, this photo will always be as a memory with us.
Yes. Okay, Mummy.
So kids, everyone look at the camera and I'll take a selfie of all of us with the whole stadium in the background. Everyone says cheese and Papa quickly clicks the photo. The photos turned out to be great, but then Chinky feels hungry.
Mummy, I'm feeling hungry. Yes, Mummy, I'm also a little hungry.
Kids, the snacks should be arriving any moment. Oh look, here it comes.
Wait, I'll get the snacks and then we will all eat together. Papa gets the snacks. And Gattu Chinky, Mummy and Papa eat them together. After that, they focus entirely on watching the match again. Only the final part of the match was left, and Gattu Chinky's team needed 9 runs in 5 balls.
I don't know what is going to happen next. We just need a few sixes. Please, hope we win.
The entire stadium was silent, and then suddenly, a player hits 2 consecutive sixers, and Gattu Chinky's team wins. Everyone starts cheering loudly together.
Yay! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Our team won!
Gattu Chinky really enjoyed watching the match. And it was a memorable day for them. After that, everyone went home, and the next day, Gattu Chinky shared many stories about the stadium and the match with their friends at school.
To think. Children are always munching. Whatever dish, sweet dish comes to the fore, they munch it all quickly. Gattu was like that too. He was very fond of eating. Used to eat throughout the day. Sweet was his favorite. And if it is chocolate, then don't ask. Gattu could spend the whole day eating only chocolates. Mom was also really upset about this. Oh no. Mom was not worried about Gattu eating chocolate. But she was worried about what if Gattu's teeth get damaged because of eating too much chocolate.
Gattu, you have ate lots of chocolates. Your teeth will get spoiled.
Hey mom, don't worry. We have 32 teeth. Even if one gets damaged, what difference will it make?
Gattu, this is not a joke. I'm serious. You just keep eating every time. But you do not take care of your teeth at all. Didn't they taught you in school that we should brush twice and you don't even brush properly in the morning? You just apply the toothpaste on your brush the teeth for few seconds and it's done. That is not right thing to do, Gattu.
But children are not going to listen. They listen with one ear and leave it with the other one. Gattu did exactly the same. He did not pay any attention to his mother and stuck to his habits. Every day Gattu used to eat some other sweet dish if not chocolate. But then far from rinsing with water, he used to forget that he had eaten anything and used to ask for it again.
Mom, gulab jamun.
Such was Gattu. Even in the morning, he did not use to brush well. He found brushing quite boring.
This brushing is so much waste of time. I don't know who taught us humans to brush. Does animal brush? Still, look how strong their teeth remain. The monkey keeps on eating sometimes like me throughout the day and does not even brush. Still, his teeth are not bad.
That's when Mom called out.
Gattu, did you brush or not? Chinky already got ready for school.
Mom, just 2 minutes. I don't know how this Tinky does everything so quickly. What's the big deal? I can also do it.
And saying this, Gattu applied toothpaste on the brush, swiveled the brush a couple of times in his mouth, and he was done. Now, if you have such a bad habit, then its result may not be good. Exactly the same thing happened with Gattu. One night, suddenly Gattu's tooth started aching, and Gattu started screaming loudly.
Mom, it hurts so much. See? What did I say? Now you have got cavity in the tooth. Mom, please. It is hurting so much. It feels like as if my life is stuck between my teeth. Don't worry, Gattu. I know what toothache is. I will give you a painkiller. It will give you relief till morning. Then tomorrow, go to the dentist with your father.
Then Gattu fell asleep after taking the painkiller. But when he got up in the morning, the effect of the painkiller was gone. Gattu started shouting again.
Mom,
Wait, we are taking you to the dentist. Then Chinky came to Gattu and said,
You are going to the dentist, right? Just be careful. Goody was telling me that her brother's tooth was hurting like yours. So the dentist pulled out the entire tooth from the gums.
Then Dad came. What happened, Gattu? Let's go.
No, Dad. I will bear the pain. Otherwise, I will take painkillers. But let's not go to the dentist.
Hey, but what's the matter? What did Chinky said? Hearing this, Chinky ran away and Dad understood everything. Then after persuading Gattu, Dad brought him to his friend's dental clinic. Gattu was very scared. He was thinking that his tooth would be thrown out. But as soon as he met the dentist uncle, seeing his cool behavior, Gattu's pain and fear eased a little. Gattu, don't worry. No one will take out your teeth. Just we will do the checkup and then I'll give you the medicine. The pain in your tooth will disappear after you take it. Then dentist uncle made Gattu sit on his special chair and turn on the lights.
Uncle, you will not take out my teeth, no? Right?
No, son. Relax. Gattu, don't repeat. Open your mouth. Then Gattu opened his mouth and dentist uncle started checking. As soon as he started checking, Gattu's 90% pain and fear disappeared. As soon as the checkup was done, the dentist uncle said to Papa, Don't worry, just a little bit cavity. It will disappear before the medicine course is over. Harsh, You tell him. He doesn't brush and also eats lots of chocolate. Dentist uncle smiled and said, now there is no need to explain anything to Gattu. The toothache has made him understand a lot. Right, Gattu? What you say?
Yes, uncle. I have understood what a toothache is and how important it is to take care of your teeth and brushing teeth every day.
Now Gattu's pain had completely gone. Dad was talking to dentist uncle and Gattu was roaming around the whole clinic. The clinic had completely different instruments. Gattu was visiting the dentist clinic for the first time, so it was a completely new and unique experience for him. There was dental diagrams, models, and posters everywhere, on which there was a lot of good information. Gattu saw and read them all carefully. Let's go, Gattu.
Bye, uncle.
Bye, Gattu. Then Gattu came home with Dad. Within a few days, his pain got completely cured, and along with it, his habits were also changed. Now Gattu has started brushing twice a day. He has almost stopped eating chocolates and all, and thus Gattu started taking good care of his oral hygiene.
Homemade pizza. Gattu and Chinky returned home from the school. They both were very happy because that day they had received their half-yearly exams result.
Mummy, where are you? Mummy, we got our results. Hey, wait, I'm coming. Why are you guys shouting? Mummy, come fast. I'm here, guys. You start shouting as soon as you get home. Mummy, I came third in class. And I came first. Well done. I knew it. Love you guys. Love you too, Mummy. But how did you know? After all, I'm your mother. Got it? You guys have studied so hard. You were bound to get good grades. But Mummy, I wanted to be first. Next time you can work even harder and come first in final exams. No way, I will come first even then. Okay. Now stop fighting, both of you. I have prepared a surprise for you guys. Hurry up. Get fresh and come to the dining table. Surprise? Wow, I will change and come. I will come before you. Okay, let's have time race then. Oh God, you're competing in everything.
They both rushed towards their room. Meanwhile, Mummy puts the surprise on the table under cover. Chinky comes running.
I came first. Okay. Now take your seat.
Gattu also comes running.
I'm back too. What's the surprise? Remove the cover and see. Wow, it's a pizza. Pizza! It is my favorite. This is a great surprise, Mummy. Love you. Love you too, guys.
They both started eating pizza happily.
Wow, Mummy. It is so tasty. And you have added so many vegetable toppings in it. Yes, Mummy. If we order it from the market, they give only one topping. It is very tasty. So you guys liked it? Yes, Mummy. It is very nice. But how did you make it? Teach me also. I will also bake a pizza for you. Please, Mummy. But you are still a kid. Mummy, teach me also. We are not kids anymore. I am a grown-up boy. Okay, I will teach you. But you have to promise me not to try it alone. You will make it only when I am with you. Promise, Mummy. So, first, let's gather all the toppings and vegetables that you like. Like, Chinky, you like mushrooms and capsicums very much, so you will get that. And Gattu, you like onion and tomato, and you can get sauces from the market. Apart from that, whatever you like broccoli, sweet corn, you can bring it all. Wow, it will be so much fun. We can get all these things from the supermarket, Mummy. Yes, we can get all these things and pizza base from there. Although I know how to make a pizza base, but that I will teach you later when you guys grow up. Why not now, Mummy? It takes a lot of efforts. So, when you guys will go to 8th grade, I will teach you then. Okay, Mummy. So, what about topping? Yes, take the vegetables and toppings that you like along with sauces. After that, create a layer of sauces on the pizza base. Mummy, which pizza base is good? And how will we know it?
Base made of wheat is best. The one made of maida takes more time in digesting. So, we all should eat pizza made of wheat base. When I ate maida last time, I had a stomachache, mummy. That's why I said it. Base made from wheat flour is healthy. We should try to use one made of wheat. After that, what should we do? Now apply chutney or sauces on the pizza base as you prefer, and then put some vegetable on it very nicely. Mummy, cheese? Yes, that will go on top of this. How to do it? I used grater to grate the cheese. There is also a machine to grate it. We can use that one also. Mummy, cheese looks so yummy, right? Yes, but we have to eat it in a limit. It increases fat. It will make Chinky fat and round, right, Mummy? Yes. But I like cheese. It's tasty. So you can have it, but there should be a limit to everything. Now finish your pizza fast. I will prepare one pizza in front of you. You guys can help me with that and learn from it. Okay. Wow.
Both of them finished their last slice.
Come on. Now let's go in the kitchen and we'll make a fresh pizza.
All of them went into the kitchen.
So here I will take the base first. Now who will tell me what to do next? Can I apply sauce on it? Oh yes, you can.
Chinky pours mayonnaise and then spread chili sauce on it.
Mummy, can I decorate it with broccoli? I will put tomatoes and mushrooms, Kattu. Okay guys, both of you can take turn.
Then both of them created a layer of tomato, onion, capsicum and mushrooms.
This looks very nice, right? Yes, Kattu, it is so much fun. Shall I grate the cheese, Mummy? No, dear. You are kids. You might get hurt. I will grate cheese for both of you. Then you sprinkle it on pizza. Okay, Mummy.
Mummy grated the cheese cube and they both sprinkled it on the pizza.
Now what to do, Mummy? Now we will put it in the oven. Mummy, what are you wearing? These are gloves, my dear. Always keep in mind, you have to wear gloves every time you put in or take the plate out from the oven. What will happen if we don't wear it? Your hands may get burned. Anyways, you're not supposed to use oven at this age. You just observe me.
Pizza was baking in the oven and both of them were jumping.
Chinky, look, the plate is rotating. Yes, Kattu, I can already smell it. Just 5 minutes. And then we will eat this pizza together.
In a few minutes, pizza was ready. Then Mummy removed it in a plate and started cutting it.
Oh, so this is how you slice it? Yes, dear. Now let's go to the dining table.
Gattu and Chinky sat on their chairs. Mummy gave both of them a slice in their plate.
Wow, it is very tasty, Mummy. Yes, I enjoyed it. So, this is your gift for getting such good grades. And you guys also learned how to make homemade, healthy and tasty pizza, right? Yes, Mummy. From now on, if we want to eat pizza, we will bake it. All right. Now finish the remaining slices too.
Both of them enjoyed the pizza. And seeing this, Mummy was very happy. Chinky's new haircut. Chinky and Gattu were enjoying their free time by watching TV in the living room.
Come on, Chinky, stop it now. For how long are you going to watch the same cartoon? No way, Gattu. I want to watch this cartoon only.
That's when Mummy entered the room.
Chinky, this is very wrong, dear. Be a good girl and share the remote with your brother. You should not fight with each other.
Okay, Mummy. Here, now you watch the TV, Gattu.
Papa also entered the living room. Hey, both of them listen to only you. They won't listen to me if I told them to do anything. You are going to your home. I have no idea how to take care of them.
What? Mummy, are you going to your mother's home? Mummy, please take us with you too. We all want to visit her.
I am sorry, dear, but you have school and I am going to visit her only because she is not feeling well recently.
Then it is okay, Mummy. Don't worry about us. You go there and take good care of Grandma and come back soon.
Okay, dear. I will come back soon.
Oh, but mummy, I just remembered that you asked me to cut my hair. Now that you are going, how am I going to get my hair cut?
Don't worry, Chinky. I will come back as soon as I can. Okay, dear.
Okay, mummy, I will have a new haircut after you come back. But only you will cut my hair.
Next day, Mummy went to her maternal home and Gattu Chinky went to school.
Students, please be quiet. We have a new principal madam at our school. Earlier, she had worked as a principal of an army school and is very strict. She has asked me to check the uniforms and hairstyles of all the students.
All the kids kept quiet and got the inspection done. After some time, some students are separated and made to stand in a different line. Chinky was also asked to stand in this line. After some time, the principal madam came over there.
Students, all of you are not wearing a proper uniform. Hence, you are asked to stand here. Your uniforms should be always neat and clean, and the length of your hair should be perfect as per the rule. Tomorrow, all of you have to wear uniform in a proper way so that the rules of the school are properly followed by you. If you don't do that, you will get a punishment. Chinky, I know what you're thinking about. I know that uniform is perfectly fine, but the problem is with your hairstyle. Your hairs are growing very lengthy, and according to your school's rule, the length of your hair should not be more than the one set by the school. So Chinky, get a haircut as soon as possible if you don't want the punishment.
Okay, ma'am.
Chinky then returned to her class, but she was not talking to anyone. She was not even speaking with Gattu. After school was over, both of them went to home. Hey kids, you are back? Now hurry up and get changed and come for dinner.
No thanks, Papa. I'm not hungry at all. I'm going to my room.
Hey, what happened, Chinky? Saying this, Chinky went to her room.
You know, Papa, she is behaving like this whole day.
Gattu told Papa about what happened in school. Gattu, this is a very serious matter. Since Chinky was a kid, she had only allowed your mother to cut her hair. So I can understand why she is so worried. Your mummy is not here, so who is going to cut her hair?
But Papa, it's not such a big thing. She can get haircut by someone else for this time.
No, Gattu, she can't. Many years ago, Chinky once went to a place to get a haircut. But by mistake, the hairdresser's scissors went near Chinky's ear and she got a small cut. It was very small wound, but Chinky was also a small kid then. So she was very scared due to this incident. And since then, she only allows mummy to cut her hair.
Oh, so that's what happened. Papa, now what are we going to do?
Chinky was sitting in her room and thinking whether she will get a punishment or not. She doesn't want to get hair cut by anyone but her mummy. Chinky fell asleep while thinking about it. After some time when Chinky woke up, she saw that Papa and Gattu are ready and standing in front of her. Come on, Chinky, get ready.
Ready? But for what, Papa? Where are we going?
We are going to get a haircut, Chinky.
What? But I don't want to get a haircut. I will not let anyone other than mummy touch my hair.
Wait a minute, Chinky. Not for you, Chinky. We are the ones getting the haircut.
Oh, really?
Yes. See, our hair is also so long. So we are going to cut our hair short. So why don't you also come with us?
Alright, let's go.
Actually, it was Papa and Gattu's plan to take Chinky for a haircut. Both of them along with Chinky went to a salon. That is when an auntie came out of the salon and asked Chinky very nicely.
Oh, so you are Chinky. You are really very sweet girl. And your hair is also very beautiful. They just need a small cute haircut.
Papa, I don't want anyone other than mummy to cut my hair.
Chinky dear, don't be so stubborn. If you don't get a haircut today, you will get a punishment tomorrow.
Chinky dear, please come in with me. If you get scared at all, at any time, I will not cut your hair. I promise. But unless you face your fear, you will never be able to overcome it. And it will stay in your mind forever.
Hearing this, Chinky gathered some courage.
Chinky dear, come here. Sit on this chair and close your eyes. You will see that I will cut your hair in no time. and you won't even realize when it is finished.
Okay, Auntie. I'm going to close my eyes.
Okay. Chinky, I heard that you and Gattu made a sandwich. Is it true?
Yes, Auntie. We were taught in school how to make it. The sandwiches were really delicious and very healthy.
Really? How was it healthy?
Auntie, that sandwich doesn't have cheese, but lots of vegetables. And hence, it was very healthy sandwich.
Oh, now I got it. You are really very smart, Chinky.
In this way, Auntie kept chatting with Chinky, and within 5 minutes or so, Chinky's new haircut was finished and it looked very nice.
Chinky dear, now you can open your eyes.
What? Really? Is my haircut finished so early? Auntie, I didn't even realize it. And you did it so fast.
You see, Chinky? Didn't I tell you that there's nothing to worry about?
Wow, Chinky! Now you realize, Chinky, you have got a haircut and you have also managed to overcome your fear, right?
Yes, Papa. Now I am not scared at all.
It is so nice to hear that, Chinky. So I was thinking, why don't we eat ice cream to celebrate this?
So then they went to have an ice cream party. Indian versus Italian. Papa and Mummy were discussing something important in the drawing room. That is when Gattu and Chinky came there.
What happened, Mummy, Papa? Why are you sitting here like this?
Gattu, some of my special clients are coming from Italy and I have invited them to our home.
Wow! So we are going to have guests from Italy.
Yes, dear. But the problem is that your father wants that I cook Italian food for them.
What's the problem with that, Mummy? What do you mean? Of course there is a problem.
I think we have to feed them the Indian food that we eat so that they will remember how tasty our food is. Right, that's what I'm trying to tell him.
No, I think we have to prepare Italian food for them. They live in Italy, so they will like it.
Absolutely right. I'm with Gattu. And this way they started arguing with each other. Mummy and Chinky were in one team and Gattu and Papa in another one.
I think we should not fight with each other. Let's do one thing. We will prepare both types of dishes so that guests can enjoy both the flavors. Yes, Gattu. That's a good idea. This way they can have whatever they like.
But kids, I don't even know how to make Italian food.
It's okay, Mummy. You don't have to worry. You have Chinky and me. We will watch videos and tell you the recipe. It will be easy for you to make then.
Yes, that's a good idea. Mummy was not quite ready for it, but she agreed due to everyone else's suggestion. So finally the day came when Papa's Italian guests were coming and everyone was busy with chores. Gattu Chinky cleaned the house together and Mummy was busy with food preparation. The dinner menu had spaghetti and Italian pasta, along with chole bhature, jeera rice and kheer.
Mummy, you have cooked Indian food. Now it's time to prepare Italian food.
Gattu, I'm feeling nervous just by hearing these names. I don't know if I can prepare them properly or not.
Mummy, don't worry at all. Whatever you make, they are all delicious. So I'm sure that this Italian food is going to be amazing as well.
Thank you, kids, for showing so much confidence in me. Now let's get back to work.
After that, Gattu and Chinky started instructing the recipe according to the video. And Mummy followed each step as they did. Within an hour, all of the Italian dishes were also ready.
Wow, Mummy, it smells very delicious, really. Yes, Mummy, and it is looking delicious too.
I don't know, kids. I hope it tastes delicious too. Now come on, help me set all the dishes on the dining table.
So they started putting all the food items on the table, and after a few minutes, Papa welcomed the guests into their home. Gattu Chinky also welcomed them.
Ciao.
Upon hearing this, guests also said ciao to Gattu.
Hey Gattu, what are you saying this?
Chinky, ciao means hello. It is an Italian word.
Wow, Gattu, you are really very smart. When did you learn it?
Chinky, I searched how to say hello in Italian in the morning.
Mummy Papa were impressed with Gattu's smartness too. Then everyone enjoyed the dinner together. Mummy served the food to everyone. Wow, ma'am! You have made very delicious spaghetti.
Oh, thank you so much. Please have some more food.
What is the name of this dish?
This is chole bhature. It's a very popular spicy Indian food.
Wow, it's really very flavorful.
Mummy loved it when they praised her for her tasty food. And then they started enjoying the food.
Let's have some dessert now. This is kheer made from rice and milk topped with dry fruits.
They ate the kheer and Papa's guests really loved it. And after some time, the guests left. But before that, they couldn't stop praising the food that Mummy prepared. Do you know, our guests told me that they have never had such tasty Italian food. And they also loved the Indian food.
Really? It is so nice of them to say that. Well, Mummy, you were worried over nothing. Everyone liked your food very much. You are right, Gattu.
So, Mummy, now you can sometimes cook Italian food for us too.
Why not, Chinky? Sure.
Then why just Italian? You can try to prepare Chinese and Japanese cuisine too.
Oh, of course. Whatever you want.
Then they spent the evening chatting with each other. It was Sunday, and Gattu Chinky were watching TV with their papa.
Papa, how can you always watch news? I think watching the news is a very boring thing to do.
Gattu dear, watching news is very important. We should know what is happening around us so that we can be aware of it.
Oh, look at that! They are showing news about Dahi Handi.
Yes, Chinky. Janmashtami is around the corner and all the channels will be showing news about it.
Yes, Papa, Janmashtami is so much fun. We can hear Lord Krishna's name everywhere and story about his childhood mischiefs too. Yes, and small kids dress up like Krishna and break pots too.
Now you can also buy our favorite toys from www.puntunkids.com. Link is in the description.
Wow, Dahi Handi preparations are going so well in our city. I am very excited about this Dahi Handi festival. Papa, this year also we will be celebrating Dahi Handi in our colony, right? And this year, I want to be the Krishna and break the pot.
Everyone was surprised when Chinky declared this.
Chinky dear, what are you saying? You have to do a lot of practice to break the pot during Dahi Handi. You may get hurt while doing it. And you have never done anything like this before. No way, I can't give you permission for this thing.
Chinky became very sad after Mummy denied her. Papa looked at her and after thinking something, he said, if Chinky wants to break the pot during the Dahi Handi festival, then we should all support her. And as far as practice is concerned, I am very sure that Chinky will practice very hard for this.
But I don't think that the people of our colony will agree to it.
So we should try to convince them. But Chinky dear, we have to give at least one reason as to why you want to break the pot in Dahi Handi. Because there are many people who want to do that. And there are many people who are more trained and have practiced hard. You should think of a reason that you will have to give to your secretary uncle. Hearing this, Chinky started thinking about it. Next day, Papa and Chinky went to the secretary uncle's house. Papa told uncle that this year Chinky wanted to play the role of Krishna and break the pot. Now it was uncle's turn to be surprised. He says, but why Chinky? Where did you suddenly get this idea to break the pot?
Uncle, every year only boys get the chance to be Krishna and break the pot. This year I want to be Krishna.
What Chinky said was a very trivial thing, but it was very deep. Uncle started thinking about what she said.
All right, Chinky dear. I will talk to other people of our colony. But remember, you have to work very hard to be able to do this. You need a lot of practice so that you don't get hurt while trying to break the pot. So, are you ready for that?
Yes, Uncle, I will practice very hard. You don't have to worry at all.
Chinky happily returned home with her papa and then gave this good news to Gattu and Mummy. From next day, Chinky started practicing to break the pot.
No, Chinky. Be careful. You have to take each step very carefully. If you take any step in a hurry, then it may cause you to lose your balance.
Okay, uncle, got it.
Very good, Chinky. Now remember, the important thing is that when you get a hold of the pot, you have to keep yourself straight. And then you have to break the pot with one hand only. You have to use all your strength with one hand to break it.
Chinky was having trouble breaking the pot with one hand. Her hand was not strong enough. Chinky and all other members were worried about it. Chinky returned home after finishing the practice.
Mummy, how will I work like this? Just a few days are left for Dahi Handi festival and I'm still unable to break the pot.
Just keep trying, Chinky. I have full faith that you can do it. You will learn to break the pot quickly. Don't be sad, dear.
After hearing Mummy's inspiring words, Chinky started believing in herself once again. And the next day she went for practice. This time she worked even harder. Finally, it was Dahi Handi festival day. Chinky got ready and was about to leave when Mummy, Papa and Gattu stopped her.
Chinky, dear, how are you feeling today? Are you excited?
Yes, Mummy, I am very excited but kind of nervous too.
It's alright, Chinky dear. It is natural to be a little nervous. After all, you are going to try something new. I am very happy that you decided to do this. I am proud of you, dear.
Thank you, Papa.
Chinky, even I am also very proud of you. Do you know, all of my friends were saying that Chinky is so brave and strong girl.
Thank you so much, Gattu.
Chinky, don't worry at all. All the best. I know you will do your best. Come on, Chinky. Today you are Krishna Kanhaiya. Let's go. Everybody will be waiting for you. We shouldn't be late today.
Then Secretary Uncle called Chinky and wished her all the best. The whole colony was cheering for Chinky. Seeing this, Chinky started feeling very confident. Chinky started climbing up according to the training she attended. As she was moving towards the Dahi Handi's pot, her fear and nervousness gradually decreased. Her whole focus was on the pot. But by mistake, her leg slipped and she lost her balance.
Oh no, be careful, Chinky.
Chinky dear, there is no need to be scared. Keep moving ahead carefully.
Yes, Chinky, you have practiced a lot. Move forward carefully. Slowly, very slowly.
Chinky listened to these instructions very carefully and she managed to balance herself and move ahead. Very good, Chinky dear. Keep moving ahead.
Chinky, maintain your concentration like this only. Chinky, Chinky, Chinky.
Chinky was moving ahead at a fast speed and she took each step very carefully. She remembered that Uncle had told her not to lose balance on any step. Then she finally reached the pot. Now everyone was looking at Chinky. She managed to break the pot with all her might and she managed to do it in one strike. All the people started cheering for Chinky. Hathi Ghoda Pal ki!
Jai Kanhaiya Lal ki! Wow, Chinky, you did a marvelous job. Thank you so much, Mummy, Papa, Gattu and Uncle. You put your faith in me and gave me the chance to break the pot this year, and that is why I was able to do so.
Chinky dear, all of us and all the people of our colony are really proud of you.
Mummy, from now on we should introduce a new rule and give equal opportunity to boys and girls so that they also get a chance to be Krishna.
Yes, Chinky dear, you are absolutely right in this matter.
After hearing Chinky's idea, all the people started clapping happily. Mummy made idli dosa. Mummy and Papa were out and were going to return in the evening. After returning from school, Gattu Chinky went to their neighbor's home for lunch.
Chinky, I'm famished. I have no idea what Auntie has prepared for lunch.
Yes, Gattu, Mummy prepares tasty meals every day. This will be the first time we are eating at someone else's home.
Gattu Chinky reached the neighboring auntie's home while chatting and rang the bell.
Please come in, Gattu Chinky. I was waiting for you both only. Today I have prepared idli and dosa for you. Wow, Auntie, I love idli very much.
And I love dosa.
Now you can also buy our favorite toys from www.puntunkids.com. Link is in the description.
So let's enjoy. Go, wash your hands and I will serve the food.
Gattu Chinky were satisfied after eating idli and dosa.
Auntie, even mummy hasn't made such tasty idlis.
And auntie, even the dosa is delicious.
Really, kids? I am really happy that you like the food I have prepared. Here, please have some more.
Gattu Chinky ate idli and dosa till their stomachs were full. Then they returned home after saying thank you. In the evening, Mummy Papa returned home.
Mummy, do you know? Today auntie made idli and dosa for us.
And mummy, the food she made was really delicious.
Really, it was very satisfying. That's nice, kids. I'm glad to know that you like the food so much.
So kids, you guys ate a lot, didn't you?
Of course, Papa. Gattu ate 5 idlis.
Everyone laughed at Chinky's information. Next day, Gattu Chinky woke up in the morning and saw that Mummy had made idli and dosa for breakfast.
What's this, Mummy? You also made idli and dosa for us. Yes, kids. You liked idli and dosa that auntie made yesterday. So I thought I should also try today.
Wow, mummy, this is a very nice idea.
Okay, guys, hurry up and brush your teeth. And I will serve breakfast for you.
Gattu and Chinky took their seats at the dining table and ate breakfast. But they found that this idli and dosa were not as tasty as the one auntie prepared. But they didn't want to upset Mummy.
Wow, Mummy, this idli is also very tasty.
Yes, mummy, and dosa is delicious too.
But Mummy looked at Gattu Chinky's face and knew everything. She understood that Gattu Chinky didn't like the food and were not telling the truth.
Okay, fine. I think now you should get ready for school.
After that, Mummy started thinking about what was lacking in her recipe and why her food was not as good as Auntie's food. After thinking a lot, she went to Auntie's home.
Hello, dear. How are you? Please come in. I have come here for a very important thing. Okay, please tell me. I wanted to ask you for idli and dosa's recipe. Ever since Gattu and Chinky ate idli and dosa at your house, they haven't stopped praising it. In fact, I also made idli and dosa for them, but it was clear that they didn't like it that much. Oh, that happened because I used some special spices in my idli dosa. Come, let me show you how to do it.
Then Auntie taught Mummy how to make idli dosa like her. And then Mummy returned home.
Mummy, where were you? Not far, Gattu dear. I have surprise for both of you. You will get it in the morning.
Wow, mummy, I love surprises very much.
I know, kids, but you will have to wait till morning.
Then everyone went to sleep. And in the morning, Mummy prepared idli and dosa according to Auntie's recipe. After a while, the whole house was filled with the aroma of idli and dosa.
Wow, mummy, from where this delicious smell is coming?
Chinky, I think this delicious smell is familiar somehow.
Yes, Gattu, me too.
Children, today also I have prepared idli and dosa. But this time I have followed the recipe from Auntie and prepared according to it. Come on, taste it and tell me how is it.
Gattu and Chinky were excited and ate idli and dosa.
Wow, Mummy, this is even better than the one Auntie made.
He is right, mummy. It's really very delicious.
Chinky made cake. Gattu and Chinky had no school that day, and they were bored as they had nothing to do. Chinky looked at the TV and said,
This is so boring, Gattu. Let's watch TV to pass the time.
Yes, Chinky, let's watch something interesting.
What should we see? How about a cartoon?
No way, Chinky. I don't want to watch cartoons. Find something else.
Hey, look at this, Gattu. This channel is playing a cookery show. Mummy watches this show and makes new dishes for us.
Oh yes, Chinky. Let's see what they are making today. I am very excited to find out what's a new dish they are preparing. Mummy never misses this show.
A cookery show was showing a cake recipe. Gattu and Chinky started watching it very carefully.
Chinky, after watching them making this cake, I also want to eat the cake. I have an idea. How about we bake a cake?
Okay, Gattu. I was thinking the same. We have nothing else to do anyways. I am so bored. So what are you waiting for? Let's go and check where Mummy has kept all the ingredients that we need to bake a cake. Yes, Kattu, you start looking for the ingredients. Meanwhile, I will go and get permission from Mummy to bake.
So both of them went to do their work. After some time, Gattu came back a bit sad. Chinky was in Mummy's room.
Hey Gattu, Mummy has given us permission to bake the cake. But Chinky, how are we going to make it? We don't have any ingredients in the kitchen. Oh kids, I just remembered that last week I made a cake and after that I was not able to go shopping. So there are no ingredients for cake available at home right now.
Hearing this, Gattu and Chinky became very sad.
We are getting so bored and we finally had an idea to make a cake. Now what will we do?
Mummy saw that kids were very upset, so she said,
Come on, Gattu Chinky. There is no need to get so upset. I have an excellent idea. You can make a sponge cake instead of a regular cake. We have all the ingredients for it.
Hearing this, Gattu and Chinky got their hopes up. They were a bit excited once again and followed Mummy to the kitchen.
See kids, we really don't have all the ingredients we need to bake a cake. So I'm sure you will not be able to make the cake you saw in the TV. But I'm sure you will still make a pretty good cake with these limited ingredients. It's okay, Mummy. We both are ready. Right, Chinky? Yes, Mummy. We are ready. Alright then. You just have to follow my instructions as it is.
Then Mummy told Gattu and Chinky the recipe to make a sponge cake. And both of them started following Mummy's instructions carefully.
So, Gattu Chinky, tell me, what shape do you want to give to your cake? Square shape. No way. It will be very boring. Let's make a heart-shaped cake. Okay then, let's make a heart-shaped cake. Okay kids, let's start. Hehehe, Chinky, why you have applied so much cocoa powder on your face? What? Where? Tell me. Oh Chinky, let me clean your face. Mummy, look, the batter is ready. I think we should taste it for a last time to check how it is. Then we can bake it. Yes, Gattu, good idea. Oh no, I think it is less sweet. We should add some more sugar. How is that possible? Chinky, I told you to add 120 grams of sugar to this mixture, right? Oh, sorry Mummy. I added only 100 grams of sugar in this. Oh, so that is why it tastes less sweet. No problem. You can still add 20 grams of sugar. Okay, Mummy. I will do it. And do one more thing. Add a few drops of vanilla essence to it. It will add a nice flavor to this cake. Okay, Mummy. I will add.
After some time, Gattu and Chinky's mini sponge cake was ready.
Oh my god. Look at this, Chinky. A mini cake is looking so cute. I have never thought that we could make such a nice cake with these limited ingredients. What's more, it took so less time to bake this cake, right, Chinky? Right, Kattu. It is all thanks to our dear mummy. It was her idea due to which we made such a nice cake. Thank you, Mummy. Come on, kids. No need to thank me. It was my pleasure to teach you how to make this cake. Now we just have to wait for Papa to come home. After he comes home, we will cut the cake together and eat it.
Then Gattu and Chinky went near the gate and started waiting for their father. And shouted when they saw him.
Surprise!
Hey, what is this, Gattu Chinky? Cake? Wow, that's nice. But why are we cutting a cake today?
Papa, Chinky and I have made this cake. We both were getting bored today. That is why.
Then Gattu, Chinky and Mummy Papa together cut the cake and they feed the first piece to Papa. Papa says, Wow, very good, my little chefs. You have made a very delicious cake.
You're right. This cake is very tasty.
Then Gattu, Chinky ate the cake. They also loved the cake very much.
From now on, whenever we need a cake, Chinky and I will bake it. Of course, why not? I will teach you guys to make different flavored cakes. Then you can help me too. Wow, this is very nice idea, Mummy.
Then all of them enjoyed the delicious cake while chatting to each other. Double door fridge. A new double door fridge had arrived at Gattu Chinky's house.
Chinky, look, our new fridge is so big. We can keep lots of chocolates in it, can't we? You're right, Kattu. It is really very big.
The person who delivered the fridge started setting it up in the kitchen. Gattu was carefully observing that person while he was setting it up. He started playing with a hammer lying there.
Hey, Kattu, what are you doing with it? You know you can get hurt. Chinky, see how this uncle is setting the fridge using these tools. I also want to use such kind of tools. No way, Kattu. We can't use such tools as it is not safe for us.
Gattu became sad after hearing this.
Come on, Kattu. Don't be upset. Oh, I have an idea.
Chinky rushed inside her room and returned with her wooden pretend play toolkit.
Gattu, do you remember this? Mummy had ordered this for us from Puntoon Kids. It has many tools and now we can play with it without worry as they are safe. Yes, Chinky, it is very lightweight and colorful too. Come on, let's play with it together.
Then Gattu and Chinky started playing with their wooden tools.
I remember that Bunty also wanted this toolbox. Then tell him to order it from www.puntoonkids.com website.
Gattu and Chinky started opening the doors of the fridge again and again. Gattu would open one door and Chinky would open another.
Chinky, this is even bigger from the inside. Look at this. Yes, Gattu, and look. It has so many different types of compartments. It will be so much fun to arrange snacks and fruits in it.
Kids, now shut the fridge door. Come here and help me.
Gattu and Chinky went to Mummy and saw that many cardboard boxes were kept over there. And in those boxes, there were fruits, vegetables, snacks, and many other things.
Mummy, what is this?
Kids, when you were in school, I had to empty the old fridge and keep all the items separately. So I took some cardboard boxes and labeled them. After that, I kept fruits, vegetables, and all packaged food according to the labels in the boxes. And that's not just it. I also realized how many expired things were stored in our fridge.
Okay, I got it, Mummy. Now we have to put fresh food items in the new fridge. Am I correct?
Yes, Chinky, let's start.
That is when they heard that someone opened the main door and Papa walked in with lots of new snacks and fruits. Kids, look at this. I have bought so many things for our new fridge.
Oh no, Papa bought even more items.
Yes, Gattu, but there is no need to worry. Our fridge has double doors. It is so big. I am sure that we can fit all these things in it. So let's start keeping all these things in the fridge. I am very excited to do this.
Yes, me too.
So Gattu, Chinky, Papa and Mummy kept all the items in the fridge. That is when they saw a packet of homemade ice cream mix in the items that Papa brought.
Papa, what is this? Does it have ice cream in it? But it is not cold at all.
No, Chinky. It's actually an ice cream mix and it's your favorite chocolate flavor. That means in this box there are some ingredients with which we can make tasty ice cream at home. And we don't have to work too hard. I thought we should celebrate the arrival of our new fridge by making an ice cream together and eating it.
Wow, Papa. So we can make ice cream at home with the help of this packet. It is very interesting. Mummy, let's make ice cream first and keep it in the fridge. So that by the time we will finish all this work, our ice cream will be set.
Okay, I have another idea. Why don't Gattu and I organize the fridge while you help Mummy make the ice cream and keep it in the fridge? If we do like this, then we will be able to finish our work sooner.
Yes, this is actually a great idea, Papa. Let's do it.
Then everybody started doing their work. Gattu, here, I have filled the bottles with water. Keep them on that shelf on the fridge.
Okay, Papa. Papa, where should I put these fruits?
Keep them in the lowest compartment and keep yours and Chinky's chocolates in the freezer.
Yes. Okay, Papa.
In kitchen, Mummy was making ice cream and she said,
Gattu, don't eat chocolates while keeping them in the fridge.
Yes, Mummy. I am not eating them.
Chinky, watch carefully. Now we will add our ice cream mix to this milk and then we will boil it properly. And then we will let it cool down slightly before keeping it in the freezer. And then our tasty ice cream will be ready.
Wow! Mummy, it was so easy.
Everyone got busy doing their work. And after some time, they finished their work. Papa and Gattu arranged all the items in the fridge. Chinky and Mummy made an ice cream together and kept it in the fridge to cool down.
It is great. All the work is finished quickly.
No, Mummy, there is one more thing.
And what's that?
Let me tell you, Mummy.
Gattu rushed to his room and returned to the kitchen with some stickers in his hand.
Hey, Gattu, these are the same stickers that we got free along with our scrapbooks, right?
Yes, Chinky. Aren't they beautiful?
Mummy, can we stick them on the fridge door?
Of course, Gattu. Why not? You can definitely put some stickers on the fridge.
Then Gattu and Chinky put some stickers on the new fridge. Then Chinky had another idea. She went to her room and brought out a paper clip and a colored paper in the kitchen.
Chinky, what are you going to do? Gattu, I am going to write a nice quote on it and then I will fix it on the fridge with the help of cartoon paper clip. And after that, our fridge will look even better.
Good idea, Chinky. But what are you going to write on the paper?
Just wait and watch, Papa. Give me 2 minutes.
They watched Chinky as she wrote something. In nice handwriting, she wrote on the colored paper. Meals and memories are made here.
Wow, Chinky. This is a very nice quote.
Yes, Chinky. Now stick it on the fridge.
Chinky fixed the coat on the fridge with the help of a paper clip. Before this, our new fridge was a little less beautiful. But now, due to your creative ideas, it looks very attractive. You have done a very good job. Excellent.
You are right. Gattu and Chinky are very talented.
Then all of them sat in the living room and started watching TV. After some time, the ice cream that they made at home was set and ready to eat.
Come on, guys. The ice cream is ready. We will enjoy it together.
Wow, Mummy. After finishing so much work, it is nice to eat such a tasty ice cream. Yes, Mummy, and truly, this ice cream is delicious.
That's right. And I think it is true that when work together, you do it quickly and it's fun.
Yes, you're right about it.
Then they enjoyed the tasty ice cream together. Children's Pizza Party. Gattu and Chinky were getting ready for school.
Mummy, Papa, are you ready? Come on, hurry up. Parents-teachers meeting must have started.
I have been ready for a while, Gattu. It's your mummy, who is not ready yet. Chinky, please go and tell your mummy to hurry up.
Okay, Papa.
No need. I'm here. Let's go.
Then Gattu, Chinky and Mummy Papa went to school. Gattu, Chinky, what do you think? How many marks will you get? Teacher won't complain about you, right?
Not at all, Papa. We have not done anything for which ma'am could have complained to you. Right, Chinky? Yes. You're right. And we studied very hard. So the result should be good.
That is true. This time, Gattu Chinky studied till late at night for the exams.
Okay, let's go. We have reached your class and will know everything. Goody, Hari and Bunty's parents were already there.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Good morning, kids. Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am.
Papa and Mummy went to meet other parents and exchanged greetings with them.
Gattu Chinky, take this. It's your results. Both of you have scored good marks in the unit test. Very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
See, I told you we studied a lot.
All right, Gattu, very good.
Very good, kids. Keep studying with concentration.
Thank you, Mummy.
Then Gattu and Chinky started talking to their friends and discussed their marks.
I scored best marks in science. Oh no, I did not perform well in science, but I scored highest in English in the whole class. I lost a few marks in English this time, but if talk about Hindi, I have scored the highest marks in the whole class.
Children, all of you have scored good marks in this test. In whichever subject you have scored less, work harder on that to improve it.
Exactly. He's right. In fact, I think you should get a treat for scoring such marks in this test. Tell me, what do you want to eat?
Yes, absolutely right. Tell us, what do you want? Today you get to decide. All the kids were overjoyed after hearing Uncle's words.
Wow, party, friends, what should we eat? Okay, let's go and eat chaat. No way, Chinky. We eat chaat very often. We should try something different today. You are right, Goody. Today's party is very special. So, we should eat something special.
The kids were discussing among themselves what they should eat, and their parents were smiling after hearing their bickering. Then all the kids shouted together.
Pizza! We have finally decided. Yes, we want to eat pizza.
Okay then, let's go and have a pizza party. So all of them left to eat pizza. They went to a shop and sat around the table. So tell me kids, which type of pizzas do you want to eat?
Papa, I want to eat pizza with vegetable toppings. I also want to eat the same pizza. And Papa, ask them to top it with corn, capsicum and tomatoes.
Okay, Gattu Chinky. What about you, Goody Hari Bunty? What do you want?
Uncle, I want to eat cheesy pizza. I will have spicy pizza with bell pepper. Yes, I will also have same pizza as Hari. It is very tasty.
Okay kids, I will order these pizzas for you. Papa went to order the pizza, and parents and kids started chatting amongst themselves.
Chinky and my pizza is going to be so healthy. Yes, it will be tasty as well as healthy. We don't have to worry. But it won't be so tasty as my cheesy pizza. Gattu Chinky, don't ask me for a bite after seeing its cheesy pull.
Gattu, Chinky, Hari and Bunty were puzzled and started looking at each other's faces. Hari whispered in Bunty's ear.
Bunty, do you think we made a mistake? What if Goody's pizza is tastier than others? No way. What are you talking, Hari? Our pizza is going to be the most tasty one. Don't worry.
After a while, Papa brought everyone's pizza. Take this, kids. Your pizzas are finally here. Now enjoy the hot pizzas.
Wow, it smells good. Kids, let's start eating.
Give it to me. I will serve everyone.
Okay, I will help you too.
They served pizzas to everyone.
This pizza is so tasty. Wow. Wow, my pizza is so yummy. You know, not as much as mine. This cheesy pizza is very cheesy.
After hearing all this, the kids started looking at Goody's cheesy pizza.
What happened? What are you thinking?
Mummy, our pizza is very tasty, but we think Goody's cheesy pizza is delicious and so good to look at.
That's not true, kids. Alright then, share your pizzas with everyone else and then eat. This way you can eat your pizza as well as your friends.
Wow, this is a very nice idea, Mummy. Let's do this.
So kids shared the pizzas among themselves and enjoyed all the types of pizzas.
It was a good idea, Mummy. We were able to eat different type of pizzas.
Exactly.
Everyone laughed at Bunty's words. And this way, all the kids enjoyed their pizza party together. Snowfall. After finishing dinner, Gattu and Chinky were watching photos of the Manali trip on Mummy's phone.
Do you remember, Chinky? Snowfall in Manali was so beautiful. Yes, Gattu. We played so much over there. It was so fun. Chinky, after watching these photos, I wish we could go to some hill station once again. Let's go and talk to Mummy Papa about it.
Both of them rushed into the drawing room and asked Mummy Papa.
Mummy Papa, where are we going for winter vacations this year? Papa, let's go to Manali once again. We had so much fun last time.
I am sorry, kids. We will not be able to go anywhere this year. I will not get long leave from the office this time. I can hardly get 2 days leave.
Yes, kids. This time we have to spend our vacations at home.
After hearing this from Mummy and Papa, Gattu and Chinky became very sad.
Chinky, should we go and talk to Mummy Papa once again and ask them to take us on a trip? I don't think it will work, Gattu. You heard right that Papa has only 2 days leave. And where can we go in these 2 days?
Then Gattu Chinky started doing their vacation homework with heavy hearts. That is when Chinky saw a magazine kept on the table. It had Snow World written on it in big letters.
Hey, what is this? There is a newly opened indoor park called Snow World in our city. So what? What does it have, Chinky? It will have an atmosphere just like a hill station. And it has snowfall too. And it also has all the fun winter activities like ice skating and snowboarding too. Oh wow! I can't believe it, Chinky. Kattu, let's go and show this to Mummy.
Both of them rushed towards the kitchen and showed the magazine to Mummy.
Wow, guys, this sure looks like a wonderful indoor park. And that too in our city only.
Oh, so will you and Papa take us over there, Mummy? Yes, Mummy. Please, please, please.
Of course, why not? This is close to our home, so there will not be any problem going there. We will definitely go. In the evening, we will talk to Papa about this.
Yay! Yippee!
In the evening, when Papa returned home from the office, Gattu, Chinky and Mummy convinced him to go to the Snow World. And the next day, the whole family left for Snow World. Gattu and Chinky were waiting with Mummy at the gate of Snow World, and Papa was buying tickets.
Wow, this is so huge. If it is so huge from the outside, how it will be inside? Mummy, I will do ice skating too. Yes, Mummy, me too.
Alright, kids, why not? You should have lots of fun. That is why we have come here.
Let's go. I bought the tickets. Let's go in. And these are the warm jackets and hand gloves for all of you. You have to wear them before going in. Everyone wore jackets and went inside. When they saw the view inside, not just Gattu Chinky but Mummy Papa were astonished too. Each and every corner was covered with snow, and even the temperature was as low as a hill station. It was snowing lightly but continuously. People were enjoying various snow activities.
Ho, it feels like we have traveled to Manali once again. And this snowfall is so beautiful, right? You are wrong. We are not in Manali because there are no pandas in Manali. But look over there. There is a panda too.
Saying this, Chinky pointed towards a soft toy of a panda that was sitting on a bench and looking exactly like a real panda.
Mummy, please take my photo with the panda. Yes, I also want to be in that photo.
Okay, kids, now smile and say cheese.
Cheese!
Come on guys, now let's go ice skating. Chinky, you know ice skating very well. But Gattu, you should be more careful. Don't fall.
See, Gattu, Papa still remembers how many times you fell while ice skating in Manali. Hehehe. But today I am not going to fall, Chinky. Not at all. Alright, Gattu, all the best.
Then Gattu, Chinky and Papa went ice skating and Mummy was busy recording their video.
Yay! This is so much fun! Wow! Woohoo!
Be careful guys, slowly. This way Gattu, Chinky and Mummy Papa enjoyed all the games that were there.
Kids, you must be hungry by now. After all, you had so much fun today.
Yes, Mummy.
Even I am famished today.
Then let's go into our igloo and have a delicious lunch.
Igloo? Igloo means snow house. Am I correct, Mummy?
Yes, Gattu.
Wow! We are going to have lunch in a snow house. It will be so much fun.
Yes, Chinky. Hurry up, let's go.
All of them went into a small but cute igloo and took their seats.
Oh, it is so cold in here, Mummy. No way. I'm actually having lots of fun.
And looking at you enjoying all of these things makes us happy kids.
Okay, guys, what do you want to eat?
Mummy, Papa, do you remember we ate special noodles on the hills?
Oh yes, we had sizzling hot vegetable noodles there.
Let's order the same, Papa.
Alright Chinky. And what about you, Gattu?
Oh, I want to eat ice cream, Papa.
What? No way. No one will get an ice cream. Who eats ice cream in such a cold atmosphere?
Hehehe, I was just kidding, Mummy. I will have a cheesecake.
Okay, noted. Wait for a second, I'll order it. Then Papa rang a bell that was hung inside an igloo. and a lady came to take their orders. After some time, their lunch arrived.
Wow, this food is so delicious. Yes, these noodles are just like we ate in Manali. Actually, these are more delicious.
Eat slowly, kids. You should really enjoy your lunch.
After finishing their lunch, they started walking towards exit to leave for home. They saw a lot of Snow World stationery edition things kept over there.
Papa, I want Snow World's pencil. I want to gift it to Bunty. And Papa, I want Snow World's diary. I will give it to Goody.
Alright kids, go and select what you want. Hearing this, Gattu Chinky rushed towards it and selected gifts for their friends.
Thank you, Papa.
So, are you guys happy now?
Gattu Chinky looked at each other and said,
Very, very happy, Mummy.
and this way all of them enjoyed a day in the Snow World. Exam study routine. Gattu Chinky was sitting with Mummy Papa and having dinner. Papa was talking a lot with Mummy. But then suddenly his attention went to Gattu Chinky. Both of them were eating very seriously and they were looking very stressed. Hey, what happened, Gattu Chinky? Why do you both look so stressed?
Papa, our final exams are starting very soon. That is why I and Chinky are stressed about studies.
Hey, kids. What is there to take so much stress in this? You both have studied well in the whole year, right?
Yes, Mummy, but a lot of syllabus comes in final exam. And now looking at the books, it seems as if we have forgotten everything.
Kids, then I feel that you should revise the entire syllabus properly. By doing this, whatever you have forgotten will come back to your memory.
But Papa, only 1 month is left for exams and a lot of syllabus. To complete that, we will have to sit with books the whole day and will not be able to do anything else.
No, kids, that's not necessary. In my opinion, both of you should make an exam study routine. Gattu Chinky are surprised to hear about the exam study routine.
What? Exam study routine?
Yes, kids, if you make a routine, you will be able to manage everything very well.
Yes. And you guys will also be able to take out some time for playing and watching TV. Because that is also necessary, isn't it? It refreshes your brain and then we can study well in a fresh mind.
Gattu Chinky liked this idea very much. And both of them quickly finished their dinner and then reached their rooms. Both of them sit on their study table and take out a pink chart paper and some colored sketch pens.
So Chinky, are you ready? Yes, Gattu. Now only 1 month is left for the exams. And for this 1 month, we have to make a good study routine. Let's start then. Okay, Chinky.
Gattu and Chinky sit together for a long time and make their own study routine respectively. Both of them also discuss things together because if their routine is similar, it will be easy for them too. Because then they will study together and also they can go to play together. After almost an hour, Gattu Chinky's routine is ready. Then Mummy also comes to the room.
Kids, is the routine ready?
Yes, Mummy, done.
Very good, kids. Now both of you put this routine on your study tables so that you will always see it in front of you and you will be able to complete everything on time. Okay?
Gattu Chinky also do exactly the same and then they say to Mummy,
Mummy, according to this routine, now we should go and sleep so we can wake up early in the morning and study for an hour before going to school.
Mummy gets very happy after hearing Gattu's words and says to both the kids,
Okay, kids, go to sleep.
Gattu Chinky quickly switch off the lights and go to sleep. In the morning at 6 o'clock, the alarm rings and both of them get up and start brushing their teeth. Mummy too, seeing both of them awake, keeps their breakfast on their study tables.
Look, Chinky, Mummy has already kept our breakfast on her study tables. She thinks so much about us, right? Yes, Gattu. We will also write a thank you note for her before going to school. Okay, Chinky, this is a good idea. Now let's have our breakfast and study.
Gattu and Chinky quickly finish their breakfast and then they start their studies. They both start revising their science chapters. They complete a lot of revision in 1 hour. After this, both of them write thank you notes for their mummy and then stick them on their tables and then start getting ready for school.
Chinky, today is such a good day. We studied early in the morning. This is making me feel very good. Yes, Kattu, me too. Come, let's go to school now.
Gattu Chinky go to school with Papa. In the afternoon, when mummy gets a thank you note from Gattu Chinky, then she also becomes very happy. In the afternoon, when Gattu Chinky come back from school, then without wasting any time, they quickly have lunch with mummy and go to rest for some time.
Mummy, now we both will sleep for some time and then get up and complete our homework.
Okay, kids.
Yes, Mummy, but we have set the alarm and we will wake up exactly after an hour. If the alarm doesn't work, then you wake us up. Okay, Mummy?
Okay, Chinky.
Then both Gattu and Chinky go to sleep and wake up after an hour. As soon as they wake up, they start completing their school homework and then both start doing maths exercises. Just then mummy comes to them.
Children, evening tea and breakfast is ready. Now both of you come and have breakfast.
Mummy, just 5 more minutes. Then our study time will be over and we will have breakfast and watch TV. Yes, Mummy, just 5 more minutes.
Then Gattu Chinky finish everything in 5 minutes and go to have breakfast. Both of them have breakfast with mummy while watching the TV. Just then Gattu Chinky's friends arrive there.
Kattu, Chinky, come on, we have to go to play. Oh wow, friends, you guys have come at the right time. Yes, because we still have 1 hour to play. Then we have to revise the chapter of social science.
Oh, okay, Gattu Chinky. Then we should not waste our time. Come on, let's go and play.
Then Gattu Chinky go to play and come back after playing for half an hour. Then both of them sit again and start revising their social science together. Due to working according to their timetable like this, by the time Papa comes, Gattu Chinky had finished all of their goals. Kids, so how was your day today?
Papa, it was very good. As you had told us, we worked according to our study routine and in just 1 day we revised so many chapters on time and also did our homework with it. And Papa, along with this, we also got time to play and watch TV. Actually, by making a schedule, our time was managed very easily.
Yes, kids, that is true. If we manage our time properly, then the work gets done very easily. If you follow your exam study routine for 1 month, then your exams are going to go very well.
Yes, kids. This is not just hard work, but smart work too. And both of you are very smart.
Gattu Chinky also feel very good to hear their praise. And actually, both of them were feeling very smart because of working according to the schedule. They were feeling as if they were way ahead of the other kids in their class. They also tell their friends about their study routine and in this way start preparing for their exams. You've got a parcel from Puntoon Kids.
Oh, it's here. Kids, why don't you go and open it? It is for you.
Wow, Mummy, there are so many products in it. What is fishing fun, Mummy?
I will give you one letter and you have to pick that letter with the help of the fishing rod.
Wow! So we will learn letters while fishing.
And see this, it is called fishing fingers. It will help you improve your eye-hand coordination. Hold this lace and try to put beads in it one by one.
Mummy, it is a very cool gift. It has so many products. We are having a lot of fun with it. What box is this?
It is Puntoon Kids Learning Box, which we are presenting for the kids of nursery, junior KG and senior KG. If you also want to order this box, then click on the link provided in the description or you can send a WhatsApp message or call on the number given below.
Gattu and Chinky went to an amusement park. Gattu and Chinky were lying down in their room and chatting. Their TV was turned on too. And while they were chatting, Gattu suddenly noticed the advertisement running on the TV.
Wow, Chinky, look at that. What a big amusement park it is. Yes, Kattu. I think this amusement park has just opened. Think, Chinky, our summer holidays are about to end, and this time we haven't gone anywhere to enjoy the holidays. Come, let's ask Mummy and Papa to take us there. Kattu, you are absolutely right. Papa got an extra workload in the office all of a sudden, and because of that, we had to spend all our holidays at home only. We did not go anywhere this time. When all our friends will return from their vacation, they will have lots of stories to tell. What places they have visited, how much fun they have had. And here we are getting bored. Don't talk like that, Kattu. Let's go and ask Mummy one more time. Yes, let's go. Let us try it together once again.
Then Gattu and Chinky went to their mummy together. Their mummy was busy cleaning the room. Gattu looked at Mummy and then signaled Chinky. Chinky understood what Gattu is trying to say, and they both started cleaning the room too. Their mummy was surprised by this.
Kids, what are you doing? You are cleaning the room without me asking you to do it. What happened? What do you want?
Come on, Mummy. It's not like that. We are good children. So we decided to help you in cleaning the room. Yes, Mummy, he's right. If you have any other work to do, then let us know, huh? We will love to help you.
And this way Gattu and Chinky helped their mother the whole day. And it was afternoon.
Okay, kids. Now tell me, what is it? What do you guys want from me?
Gattu and Chinky looked at each other and started thinking something.
Speak up, kids. What's going on in your heads?
We want to go to an amusement park, Mummy. Yes, Mummy. Our summer holidays will be over in a few days and we haven't gone anywhere this year. Papa will have weekly off on Sunday. Let's go somewhere and enjoy at least for a day. Please, Mummy, please.
After hearing the plea of the kids, Mummy started thinking. And after some time, she replied,
All right, children. I will definitely talk to your father in the evening. But both of you have to keep being good kids. All right?
I promise. We will always behave like good kids. Right, Chinky? Of course, of course.
Mummy smiled at them and went to finish her remaining chores. In the evening, Papa came home. Gattu and Chinky went to their father. Oh God! I'm really very exhausted today. There was a huge workload in the office.
Take this, Papa. I have bought a glass of cold water for you. Papa, come here. I will give you head massage. It will give you a lot of relief.
Hey, what's going on? You guys are treating me like a king. Ha ha ha. That's when Mummy also entered the room. She was about to tell him about the amusement park when Papa said, Kids, I have a very good news for you. You guys will be excited after knowing this for sure.
Really? What is it? Papa, hurry up and tell us.
You know, the new amusement park that has opened in our city. I have tickets for it. My boss was very happy with the extra work I did this summer and gave them as a reward for it. When Gattu and Chinky heard this, they couldn't control their happiness. They started jumping with excitement. And seeing them happy, Mummy was happy too. So then, alright kids, it is decided that we are going to an amusement park this Sunday.
Yes, Papa, it will be so much fun. I am also excited. Yay!
It was Sunday, and Gattu and Chinky took a bath and got ready early morning. Mummy was busy packing snacks and everyone was waiting for the car that Papa had booked. All of them were very excited. After some time, the car that Papa booked arrived there. They climbed in the car and left for the amusement park. In the amusement park, Papa and Mummy were showing tickets while Gattu and Chinky were talking.
Wow, Chinky, look at the number of rides this amusement park has. I really can't wait to enjoy all these rides. Yes, Gattu, we will sit on each of these rides and will enjoy it a lot.
Their Papa and Mummy also return over there. And they tell the kids, Gattu, Chinky, why are you guys standing over there? Come on, your wait is finally over. Gattu and Chinky smiled at each other and then all of them entered the amusement park. Gattu and Chinky enjoyed many exciting rides like roller coaster, bumper cars, and many more. And they really liked it. After enjoying many rides, Gattu Chinky sat down on the bench near their parents. And Papa brought ice cream for everyone. Take this, Gattu Chinky. You must be tired. Enjoy this chilled ice cream. It will give you a lot of energy so that you can enjoy even more rides.
Yes, kids, your papa is right.
Gattu Chinky started eating ice cream happily. That's when they noticed a huge tent at some distance on which Magic Show was written. Chinky looked at it and said,
Gattu, look at that. It seems that some kind of magic show will happen in here. I also want to go there. Yes, Chinky, you are right. Let's go and ask Papa to take us there.
Gattu Chinky requested Papa.
Papa, can we please go there? In that tent over there, some kind of magic show is about to start. Please.
Of course, why not? Let's go, kids, to watch that magic show. So all of them finished their ice cream and started walking towards the tent. Papa bought 4 tickets to the magic show. And after that, when Gattu Chinky entered the tent, both of them exclaimed together,
Wow, Mummy, Papa, this tent is even bigger from the inside. Yes, Mummy, it is so big.
A stage was built in the tent, and around that stage, lots of chairs were kept in a row. Gattu Chinky sat in the first row along with their mummy and papa.
Chinky, don't you think we have got amazing seats? From here, we will have even more fun watching the magic show. You are right, Gattu. We are really going to have a lot of fun. I'm so excited.
That is when an uncle entered the stage, who was wearing a black-colored suit, and he was also wearing a magical hat. The uncle had a magical stick with him too.
Wow, Chinky, look, I think he is a magician. And he will be the one performing magic tricks. Look, he also has a magic stick. Yes, Gattu, I also think so.
Children, do you like to eat toffees and chocolates? Along with Gattu and Chinky, all the kids who were present there said yes. Hearing this, magician smiles and then he threw his magical stick in the air. And then chocolates and toffees started raining over there. Gattu and Chinky also collected lots of toffees. And after this, the magician threw his stick in the air once again. And some beautiful flowers appeared in his hands. He stepped down from the stage and gave them to Chinky. Here you go, dear. This is for you.
Thank you so much, magician uncle.
Chinky was very happy after receiving the flowers. Then the magician took his hat in his hand and moved his stick over it in a circular motion. A beautiful rabbit appears from it. Seeing this, everyone started clapping. When the magic show was over, Chinky Gattu came out of the tent with their mummy and papa. So tell me, kids, did you like coming to the amusement park?
Papa, Mummy, thank you so much for bringing us here. Yes, we really enjoyed it very much.
And after that, all of them left the park and went back home. School's new friend circle. Today, Gattu Chinky's school bus came early. And because of this, they all reached school early too. Gattu was working on his project before the class started.
Gattu, what are you doing? I'm writing the project, Bunty. Hey, is it not done yet? Only a little bit is left now, Bunty. It is about to complete soon.
Hey, Gattu, don't worry. Today the teacher will not submit the project.
What? But why?
Hey, it's a birthday today. We all are making surprise cards for ma'am.
Oh wow, then I am safe.
Gattu is happy that now he does not have to worry about the project. But then Chinky comes there and she says to Gattu,
So now again you will forget about your project, isn't it, Gattu? I have been telling you the same thing repeatedly for a long time, that you should finish your work on time, but you are not listening to me. If it was not ma'am's birthday today, all of us would have got a scolding.
Listening to Chinky's words, Gattu realizes his mistake.
I understood, Chinky. Today I will finish this work somehow. And from now on, I am never going to delay any work. Sorry, Chinky.
Good. From now on, pay attention, Gattu. Let's go. We have to make a card for the teacher and also write happy birthday on the board.
Gattu and all the other children get busy making cards. Someone was making flowers to put on the card. Someone was writing happy birthday ma'am on the board. After some time, the teacher comes to the class and gets very happy seeing the surprise from the children.
Oh my god. Thank you so much, children. You people have done such a nice decoration. And this card is also very beautiful. Really.
Welcome, ma'am.
Now all of you go and sit on your seats. I have brought candies for all of you. I will come to your seats and give them to you. Okay?
All the children eat the candy and then after some time, their class continues as usual. During lunch break, all the friends were sitting together and having lunch.
You guys have so much fun together. Gattu, Bunty, Hari. In my old school, I had so many friends. I miss them a lot. Now we are also your friends, Monty. So you can have a lot of fun with us too. Really, Gattu? Yes, really, Monty.
Right, Monty. Now you are our friend. Come, today we will tell you a lot of stories. Whatever we have done together till now.
Gattu, Bunty and Hari tell a lot of stories to Monty. Like how they made a robot in the recent science exhibition, or how they went to watch the Independence Day parade together. Monty was also listening to all their talks very attentively. After some time, lunch gets over and all the children sit back on their seats and start attending the class. In the last period, the teacher comes to get the submission of the project. All the children submit their projects one by one. Chinky and Goody also go.
Okay, so both of you have done this project. Goody and Chinky?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And Goody, I took a test in the class one day. You were absent that day. So now please give me answers to some questions. I will give you marks. Okay?
Goody gets a little scared after listening to teacher's words because she was not prepared to answer the questions properly. The teacher starts asking Goody some questions. Goody knew a couple of answers, but she was unable to answer all of them. But then Chinky whispered the answers to her. Goody told the teacher some answers with the help of Chinky. They saved Goody from the teacher's scolding.
Okay. Now you both go and sit. Your project has been submitted.
After this, Goody and Chinky both go and sit on their seats. Goody realizes that Chinky is her true friend because even after getting angry, she helped Goody. After the school gets over, Goody goes to Chinky in the afternoon after school bell. All the other friends were also standing there.
Chinky, sorry. I fought with you so much.
Chinky and everyone else are surprised that Goody suddenly comes and says sorry.
It's alright, Goody. I also fought with you. I am sorry too. Come on. Now you both have become friends again. So why not celebrate it? Really? But how, Gattu? Let's go to our dear Golgappa seller uncle. Anyway, Monty is new here. So we will have to take him there too, na? Yes, this is really a good idea, Gattu. Let's go.
This way, Goody and Chinky's fight is settled and they both become friends again.
And Goody, now you will play badminton with me, right? Yes, Chinky, definitely.
Then what? In the evening, all the friends meet and play together happily. You've got a parcel from Puntoon Kids.
Oh, it's here. Kids, why don't you go and open it? It is for you.
Wow, Mummy, there are so many products in it. What is fishing fun, Mummy?
I will give you one letter and you have to pick that letter with the help of the fishing rod.
Wow! So we will learn letters while fishing.
And see this, it is called fishing fingers. It will help you improve your eye-hand coordination. Hold this lace and try to put beads in it one by one.
Mummy, it is a very cool gift. It has so many products. We are having a lot of fun with it. What box is this?
It is Spuntoon Kids Learning Box, which we are presenting for the kids of nursery, junior KG and senior KG. If you also want to order this box, then click on the link provided in the description, or you can send a WhatsApp message or call on the number given below.
Now you can also buy our favorite toys from www.puntoonkids.com. Link is in the description.
If you are liking our videos, then like them, comment them and subscribe.